Oh shit. This is a whole new level of pussy whipped. I mean, this is pussy whipped. It was worse than that episode of Martin. I mean, this motherfucker's whipped. Remember Martin when the motherfucker said that he was whipped and he went and made a fool of himself at that restaurant and almost got divorced? Or whatever happened. She was getting ready to break up with his ass because he was acting like an idiot. He's the opposite of him. Anyway, Natsuki, he's going extra fucking hard now. He's training with Will. West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where he spent most of his days. And I mean, he was going hard. He's trying to get good so that way. He said that he was Emilia's knight. So in order to be her knight, he's got to put in the work. He's seen what a knight can do. Julius Erving fucked him up, and now he knows how strong a knight is, and he knows he's nowhere close. So he's got to go hard. You seen he got destroyed by Rim and Ram. He got destroyed by them. Like he wasn't even on their level. Now, if you take into account Reinhardt, you know how strong these knights are. They're strong. Rim and Ram is nothing compared to Reinhardt. You see how he what he did like in front of Emilia. Emilia was having a hard time. He brushed this bitch off without even using it. This motherfucker was. I can't even describe it in words. They're just that strong. They're knights. They're warriors. These motherfuckers are meant to fight and die, but they're meant to fight and die. So he's trying to get up to that level. That's why he's training with Will Smith. And then Reinhardt comes to try to mediate the situation. He's like, yo, he says, I see what you're doing. I know you like Emilia. He said, but come on, man, pussy ain't that good. He said, he's showing off in front of Julius. Julius then messed himself up at his job and got punished for doing that dumb shit. He said, why don't y'all just talk it out? And Natsuki act like he understood. He said, yeah, but I'm a fucking man. I gotta get this ass. That's basically what he said. I'm a fucking man. I gotta get this ass. He said, I can't leave this ass on the table. That's basically what he's saying. But the funny part that got me, which was actually a real good part of the episode, when he's walking away from Reinhardt, and he's like, yo, mind your own fucking business. Mind your own fucking business. That's what he said. Oh, my God. Damn. The ass is in it. He don't even know what the ass like. It might not even be that good. Anyway, Natsuki and Crush, they had a little sit down, and she was talking to him, and she straight exposed this motherfucker. Felix comes in. Apparently, he likes Crush, and he says that men are fucking animals, and they'll jump on a woman. She says she exposed Natsuki. She says, "Nah, he ain't gonna jump on me. We already know what type of pussy he like." That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. She straight exposed this motherfucker. Pulled the skirt up. Pulled the skirt right on this motherfucker. Anyway, she was basically just giving him some pointers, saying that if Emilia needed somebody that to depend on, he was dependable. Some bullshit like that. Some dumb shit. And he bought into it. He said, yeah, you know what? He said, I am that dude. I can protect this bitch. Keep my pussy from getting into the wrong hands like Julius. Because Julius is the wrong hand. He doesn't want that to fall into those hands. Anyway, Crush let Natsuki know that he ain't shit to her. They had that little heart-to-heart, but she boosted his ego, basically. And then he finds out Emilia's in trouble, and he says, somebody fucking with my... Like, his ass senses went off. He's like, oh, he said, something's wrong with my ass. Like, somebody's fucking with my ass. That's what happened. He's got like spider senses, it's ass senses. He could tell Emilia was getting fucked up. And he says that he's going to help her. Now, Felix and Crush told him, don't help this broad. He said, stay here, finish your training, finish your healing procedures and stuff like that. He said, you could do more once you finish doing that stuff than you can now. And he's like, no, pussy on the table right now. I got to go get that. He said, I can't, she could be dead next time I see her. He said, I got to go get that now. That's what he said. I got to go get it now. And the way he left was just ridiculous. It was crazy. When he left, he just basically said, I don't give a fuck. Because they told him that the reason he was able to stay there is because Amelia made a deal with them. And if he leaves, he's not going to get his treatment. He's fucked up. He needs to be looked at. And he says, I don't care. I'm going to save Amelia. Point blank, period. I don't give a damn what the consequences are. Now, he assumes that she was doing it just to fuck with the competition, but I don't think so. Because people don't want to vote for somebody that's, potentially can kill all of them because they think that she's witch-related. So it's really no competition, really. So I don't get that. I think he's basically, they're just telling us that this motherfucker is blind beyond reason. He can't even think for himself anymore because he wants the pussy so bad. Anyway, he took off in the damn on the damn ground dragon and whatnot with Rim, and they get to this place, and I'm telling you, Rim is gonna fuck the hell out of Natsuki. He wants Amelia, but Rim's gonna fuck the hell out this boy. I could see it coming. She grabbed his back. I mean, she went to look like she was gonna just molest him or something. It looked like she was gonna molest him. She started healing him. He goes to sleep, and she takes off for the mansion. And he gets to chasing after the pussy. I mean, Natsuki, when he jumped up, he's like, what the fuck? Fucking with my ass. Somebody's fucking with my ass again. And he takes off for the mansion. He found the Uber driver. And Uber could only go to a certain area because it got too dangerous. And he just took off on foot, which was crazy. I mean, and that point in time, shit. So he took off on foot, and he got surrounded by some guys in cloaks. Then they left him alone. You know what that means. We already know what that means. They left him alone because they worked for the witch. And you know that the witch put a hex on this motherfucking Natsuki. So being that he had that hex on him, they let him go. He's meant for further along in the plans. Like he's going to be a pawn further along. So they let him go. He gets to a village, is wiped out, gets to the fucking mansion, and Rim is dead. And that's pretty much it. Natsuki, I like what they did with Natsuki at first, but I don't want him to get dragged on. I think if we go too far beyond this episode, maybe next episode, it'll get dragged on and it'll just be annoying. But it was funny how he told him, mind your own fucking business. We know where he's at. This dude fell in love with the whole didn't even get a sample yet. Went on one fucking date. That tells you where he's at. And he's not even in the real world. This motherfucker is so far away from his family and friends and people he know about and don't even. It's just like it doesn't even matter no more. He's only worried about this one chick. God damn. So it'll get annoying if it keeps going on too much. But hey, as of right now, I think it's been pretty good. Rim got knocked off. Looks like probably everybody at the mansion got knocked off. But the people in the cloak seem to be the same people that invaded Rim and Ram's village and wiped them out. They seem to be the same people. And Roswell was the one to save Rim and Ram, right? I wonder if, like I said it before, I think Roswell is associated with them. I think he's affiliated with the fucking witch. I think he is. He says he wants to be the next queen, right? And as soon as that happens, the castle gets attacked. Why? Probably to take Amelia out because what you call him, Roswell is he's her representative or whatever. No, he's her representative. The fuck? He's her supporter. I'm guessing that maybe if the princess gets knocked off, the next person in line who would be Roswell might take her place. It's too convenient. First off, the people who attacked Rim and Ram village was in those cloaks, and then Roswell shows up. Roswell is taking care of the next princess who looks like the witch. people that the people in the cloaks who seem to be working for the witch show up and attack the castle. The demon girl that they killed between Rim and Ram turned out to be the one that is not as close to Roswell as the other one. Remember, he took care of Ram. He was housing that bitch. Like they was up all night making plans and shit. So it just seems too convenient. I think it's some foul shit going on. I think Roswell works for the witch. But let's go ahead and see the comments. I'm gonna give this episode 4 out of 5. Give it a 4. 4 out of 5. Check the comments. Let's check the comments just in case. I just want to see what's in the comments. Let's go have a little talk. Okay, the night is no joke. Yo, no, he ain't. Am I the only one in the live chat? I'm thinking so. Probably. Let me check. No, it's 4 other people, but they're not commenting. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, but the Knights is no joke. Natsuki did get better, but he's nowhere close. I mean, this motherfucker is nowhere close to being Amelia's knight so far. If you look at the opening, we pretty much can assume that Amelia isn't dead. But if we look at the opening, right? The credits with the scene, whatever the opening thing, Amelia is getting snatched by these black hands, like shadow hands. That seems to be some witch shit. So the witch wants her for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm guessing that she wants her, so that means that she's going to leave her alive no matter what. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. He's still training. He should still be training, but I mean, but who's he going to train with? I mean, he could train with Rim and Rim once he dies and comes back, unless Rim is not dead. I'm thinking that he's going to die and then come back or something. I'm not exactly sure, but he could train with one of them or Roswell. He could train. Roswell's definitely somewhere near night level. He's definitely on night level. I don't know if he's the best. He would be the top knight, but he's definitely on the knight's level. So that's somebody he can train with. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. And you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box, and I'm out. Peace.